Hey, what's up guys? It's IB Mr. Diaz here to talk about the Super NES and a scan problem I was having with green lines coming down the screen when I was playing video games. And I have three power supplies here, which I just bought the original Nintendo power supply that goes with it, and I also bought a retroversal, and then the one that I bought the NES, the Super NES with, was the orbital from Japan. And there was the problem was this, and I will show you the video of how the scan lines.
Yeah, here it goes. Pretty much what I'm talking about is you see those scan lines coming down? They're like green. Can't see it too much in the purple, but you can see it when it goes down. That's due to the power supply. That's due to this one, actually, this orbital power supply that is really cheap from Japan. So, but somebody recommended me to buy the retro bit, but then I started doing a little bit of research, and the system runs on 10 volt, not 9 volt. This one is 9 volt. So it's running on 9 volt and it's not giving enough power, but something's wrong with this one. I don't know what's wrong with that. But if you have this issue, then you might want to get a power supply. It's not needing to clean the Super NES or anything, or the cartridge. Because when I bought Metroid cartridge, I thought it was the cartridge, so I started complaining to the guy on eBay. And then I did my research, and it came out to be the power supply. But then I bought this retro bit. This also does 9 volts. Just not that good, but it actually stopped the problem of the scan lines. But then I just went and bought the original one. I thought it was better to just buy the original, because the original actually gives out the power it's supposed to give out for it at 10 volts. So the original one, I'll show you that after. The same part I'll show you here. This right here is the part where I switched the power supply from this one, orbital, to the Retron bit power supply. You could tell there is no green scan lines, but there is a little invisible scan line that's coming down. I don't know if you can see that well, but I'll show you closer. Like a little distortion line, but it's really clear. I mean, it doesn't really bother the game. But I mean, you don't see no green scan lines no more. That's with the Retrovit, and that's 9 volt. Now I'm gonna go try the original 10 volt one to see the results. Now this one is the original power supply, and the picture looks great. There are no lines going up and down, no invisible scan lines, no green lines. So my recommendation would to not get this cheap crap off of eBay, because it sucks. This one, it's good. You don't get green scan lines, but you do get an invisible scan line coming down, up and down, and this is due to having only 9 volts. But if you can't find an original one, might as well buy this one, and you can still play the games without a green scan line going up and down. But my recommendation is to try to buy the original one that gives out actually 10 volts and is actually for the system, because the picture is perfect now. There's no scan line, there's no blur, no nothing, and it works perfect because it's actually giving the right voltage that it needs for the Super NES. So I hope this video helped you to make up your mind which one to get. So do not get this crap. Get this one if you can't find the original one, because you actually get to play the games with a little bit of invisible scan lines. But the best picture is the original one from NES. It's a little pricey. I paid, I think, 18 bucks for my original NES power supply. This one I think I paid like 8 bucks, and this one up there for like 5. So just try to find the original power supply. Alright, thank you for watching the video. Please like and subscribe.